You could give me money, give me gold. You could give me fame and power too. If I had nobody left to hold, tell me what would all that power do? Oh, I get that we all need that coin. Yeah, I get it, 'cause I need it too. Baby, there ain't that much of a point. You know life would be much sweeter if we just dig a little deeper. Baby, all you really need is love. Baby, all you really need is love. You should never try oh, baby, all you really need is love. Don't know what you got until it's gone. The grass don't look that green until you're blue. But maybe the key is living in the moment. Feel the way you feel and show it. And then I still got the baby, life would be sweeter. Oh, we just dig a little deeper. Baby, all you really need is love. Baby, all you really need is love. God bless you. Oh, baby, all you really need. You got your hands a little sun it, rain it, Doris, day it, lemonade now screaming out of the mountain region. Sun it, rain it, apple, taste it. They say love should sing, so scream it out from the mountain range. All you really need is love. Baby, all you really need is love. Baby, all you really need is love. Thank you so much.
Wow, Huda. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give them another big round of applause? Our local singer-songwriter Shaza, together accompanied by our musicians from the open source project, Al Hafiz and Niranjan.
All right, as we prepare for the arrival of our guest of honor, just a gentle reminder again that you may be on the live stream later on. So please put your best smile. It will be live stream on Brita Harian SG on Instagram. All right.
That's right. And of course, early on as well, as you all heard from Shaza and the open source project, especially for today, that rendition itself, it was specially curated for all of you. So that was the first time that all of us heard this new collaboration and rendition of the song.
Right.
It is
Elsie.
All You Need Is Love.
Correct. So if you heard at it, actually, right, the lyrics, wasn't it like a beautiful embodiment of love and joy?
It is
right?
exactly what we should be.
It's like stirring our souls.
Yes.
Malay say getaran jiwa like that lah.
Betul. Wah.
Ah.
You start to sing for us a song as
no,
well, Huda.
no, better not, better not.
Okay, and of course, just to share, that was Shaza's All You Really Need Is Love very own single. And I feel that, it really touches a lot of our hearts as well, especially to all our more than 1,000 volunteers who are here this way. And of course, we are very happy to be here, to have Shaza with us right here on stage as well.
Definitely. So you want to share about the social media again?
Exactly. I'm not sure whether we have the QR code right here on stage, but if you are aged between 15 and 35 years old, today you should create a reel, and then when you post it, we will have one top winner who will actually win $300 in tech gadget prize. But we have a total prize of worth up to $1,000.
We are eligible, right?
We are.
We are youths. No?
Yeah.
Young at heart.
Pretty youthful, I guess. Okay, but it puts here youths between 15 and however, I think all of you are quite excited to win this tech gadget prize as well. Okay, and of course, just to share as well, ladies and gentlemen, be reminded as well to put on your lanyard with your badges, because right at the bottom of your badges, you can actually see the color. Okay, so the colors are what is going to be help us to usher you into the different breakout rooms as well. Maybe I'll just share a little bit more. For those of you with the red color badges, you will stay here at the breakout room 1, which is this auditorium. For those of you who are yellow badges, can you raise your hands? Let me see yellow badges. Very good. So yellow badges, you will be for the focus area 3 and 4. That will be happening at the hall right opposite this auditorium across the buffet line. And for those of you who are using the with the blue color badges, where are you blue color badges? Show of hands, please. All right. So the rest of you will join us for the Project Dian and the focus area 5. That will be happening 2 floors down at the Illuminate room. Okay, the Illuminate room. So don't worry. So as long as you have your badges on, our ushers will actually bring you forward to the level 2 itself, okay, to join us for the breakout room number 3.
All right, LP, we'll take a break just a short while as we prepare the arrival of our guest of honor. We'll be right back shortly. All right?
I'll
Thank
see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong. He is accompanied by our Minister Mas Agos Zulkifli and Minister Maliki Osman.
Prime Minister, sir, we are deeply honored to have you with us right here at your presence at the AmCube Forum 2024. Now, the theme today is Forward AmCube, celebrating our journey, charting ahead together. Now, about 1,000 volunteers, grassroots leaders, professionals, and community partners are present today as we celebrate the contributions of volunteers, foster knowledge, and exchange ideas to chart into the future.
Right, Alfie. Earlier on, we watched a special performance by our local talent Shaza and the Open Score project that touched all our hearts and moved our souls, right?
Now, talking about soul stirring experience and journey, you know what? I want all of you to experience another one right now.
Wow, amazing. Another one.
Another
You are
one.
really on a roll, Alfie. Go ahead.
Now, you will see what I'm talking about a bit. In a bit, Huda. So this will actually illuminate the impact of all our collective efforts. Not forgetting as well, we will be screening a special video titled Inspiring Change and Charting the Future.
As we watch, I encourage everyone to reflect on our own experiences with AmCube and consider how we can continue to build on these achievements in the year to come. Roll the video, please.
Wow. Look at all these different groups actually working with the community. They're each bringing something unique, but they're all about making things better together. That's actually pretty cool.
Let's build a square with 4 blocks.
Huh? This doesn't look like home. Where am I?
Come, let's build a square. Hey, come, let's join us. Tomorrow. Yeah. You seem interested.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're having class Mathematica, where we teach parents and children fun ways to learn math. Right, children? Yeah. Hey, children, your parents are here. Would you like to share with them what you learned today? Yeah?
This is not as hard as I thought. Maybe I can do more.
Hey Hafiz! Thank you for coming today. We are just about to pack all these bags with food essentials.
Who are we giving this to?
To the residents at the surrounding blocks around this area. We want to bring you along later today. Okay?
If others can contribute, I can do it too. It's nice doing this work together with other volunteers. Do I just knock?
Yes, introduce yourself and pass them the bag. Go on, don't be afraid.
Hi Kak, how are you? I'm Hafiz from MQ. I have some food for you to share with them. It's just a small thing, but I can tell it really makes your day. Thank you. Bye bye.
Strong. Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Salam. Okay, all the best.
Assalamualaikum, Ustaz.
Waalaikumsalam, Hafiz. Mari. How are you? I've not seen you in a while.
I'm doing good, Ustaz. Actually, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure, Hafiz. What's on your mind?
What were you doing with that couple earlier?
That was the Bersamamu program. This program is a ground-up initiative by RMM and also MUIS. We help couples before their solemnization and throughout the first 2 years of marriage to help them build a strong foundation.
It's kind of amazing how couples are also equipped with pre- and post-marriage advice from the experts.
Apart from organizing workshops and LPA sessions, what more can we do for the community?
We can provide them with more resources and partner with grassroots leaders.
Hey, Hafiz, come, join us. Thank you so much. Right.
Yeah, so I was just saying that I'm sure we can do more with our legal skills.
You're absolutely right. We could raise awareness of legal issues.
Wow. I'm so amazed that they are thinking about using their skills for a good cause. One day, I will do the same.
We can be a society where every citizen is respected, every voice is heard, every dream is nurtured. We can be a nation where everyone can flourish, thrive, and be the best possible version of ourselves. We have much to do and a full agenda ahead. Let us join our hands and hearts and chart our new way forward together.
Wow. Woo. You know, Huda, what an incredible journey that was as we see Hafiz throughout the video. Yeah. I don't know about you, but after that video, I feel really, really inspired actually.
Exactly the same sentiment. Really. Salute to Hafiz. All right. So it's amazing to see how much M-Cube has accomplished in just 5 years. So the synergy from all three agencies of M-Cube has truly touched every aspect of our community.
That's right. And of course, it is with the dedication of all our volunteers. I just want all of you to think back. The first time you ever volunteered, maybe it was your first time to knock on someone else's door to help them, to give them some food. Remember that time. And that, I feel, is what drives them all to keep on volunteering all the way till today.
All the efforts,
All
right?
the efforts, exactly.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite now Dr. Muhammad Maliki bin Osman, Minister in the Prime Minister's Office, Second Minister for Education and Foreign Affairs, up on stage to deliver his welcome address. Minister, please.
Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Mr. Lawrence Wong, Mr. Mazrul Zulkifli, Minister for Social and Family Development, Second Minister for Health, and Minister in charge of Muslim Affairs, my fellow parliamentary colleagues, DCE for People's Association, Mr. Le Chung Wei, CEO Mendaki, Madam Zuraida Abdullah, CE of MUIS, Mr. Kadir Maidin, community partners, community leaders, dedicated volunteers, a very good morning. Thank you for honoring us with your presence today as we celebrate the spirit of the Malay Muslim community in Singapore through the contributions of volunteers and partners of M-Cube. This is the first time that we gather in a large hall such as this. We are grateful that to have more than 1,000 of you present here today, reflecting the collective strength of MCube. Can we give ourselves a big round of applause? This year, we celebrate the 5th anniversary of MCube with today's MCube Forum. The theme of today's forum, Forward MCube, celebrating our journey, charting ahead together, signifies our forward-looking approach as we reflect on the journey and accomplishments over the past 5 years, while emphasizing the collaborative efforts in charting the future directions of MCube. We do all this by fostering a sense of unity and a shared purpose within the community. Our work in the last 5 years has shown that indeed the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Through MCube, we have successfully brought together professionals like doctors, lawyers, and uniformed officers, as well as community leaders to contribute to the respective local community via our 11 MCube at towns that we have today. Each agency of MCube, Mendaki, Muiz, and PA Mesra, capitalize on its strength and takes the lead in the various focus areas, or FAs, in engaging the community to better understand their needs, developing targeted programs for the community, and coordinating with other partners such as government agencies, mosques, Malay Muslim organizations, VWOs, to enhance service delivery to the community. At Town started by organizing 77 programs reaching out to 33,000 participants in the first year. Today, MCube at Town have organized 320 programs benefiting over 127 residents, despite the 2.5 years of COVID restrictions. This would not be possible without the strong support from our volunteers and community partners. Programs addressing specific segment and issue in the community were also initiated by MCube. One such program is the Project Dian at MCube, which aims to support the journey with families living in our public rental flats towards home ownership. This is done connecting families to a range of national and community resources, providing programs for education, employment, and social support and health for these families. Project Dian at MCube began as a pilot project in 2021, and within 2 years, managed to engage 85% of the Malay Muslim households in these pilot sites. With its positive early results, we expanded the project to 3 new towns in 2024. Today, over 535 Malay Muslim households have been engaged across the 6 MCube at towns where Project Dian have been implemented. The number is encouraging given that the expansion covers a lot more households today. Project Dian at MCube Town is an excellent example of how the Malay Muslim community work with various government agencies to reach out to and serve those in rental flats in a more coordinated and comprehensive manner. At the national level, we have the Project Dian Steering Committee, which is made up of representatives from 8 government agencies, including MOE through the Uplift Program, MSF through SSO and EGDA, and with HDB. This multi-agency steering committee addresses the complex cases that cannot be resolved locally. Corresponding at the town level, we form operational work groups comprising representatives of Mendaki, Muiz, PA Mesra, and the same various government agencies. With this structure, we were able to galvanize resources and coordinate our efforts, including conducting regular case conferences and refining case management to support families on their journey towards self-reliance and home ownership. Our Project Dian volunteers and ambassadors act as trusted frontline support for these families. With this structure and processes in place, we have seen inspiring early success stories as young families gain hope in their future, securing better paying jobs to referrals from MCube programs, and their children getting access to early education, and developmental support. With the formation of MCube at PA Mesra and with the formation of MCube, PA Mesra and the Malay Activity Executive Committee, or MAECs, have also expanded their role to go beyond language and cultural activities. Today, PA Mesra and MAECs feel the pulse of the community and connect with the residents to better support their needs in areas such as education, health, and digital literacy. Volunteers form the foundation of our dynamic community dedicated to paying it forward. These volunteers serve as role models where they establish connections and rapport with the families and create a positive impact within the community. We are proud that over 850 active volunteers across the 11 MCube towns have stepped forward to support our community and their fellow Singaporeans. The MCube towns have also been able to attract a more diverse profile of leaders to step forward. Today, the respective towns are led by our MCube chairpersons who are driven by a purpose and a calling to serve. They are younger professionals who hail from various important sectors of society today, including from the uniformed services, from healthcare, from civil service, and from the education sector. They bring diverse expertise and experiences from their respective fields, and their professional background and they enable them to understand and address complex community issues from multiple perspectives. We value the efforts of our volunteers. That is why we are recognizing their contribution today at the MCube Forum 2024. We are proud to have 11 individuals who will receive the Most Inspiring Volunteer Award. One such recipient is Mr. Raihan Rafiq, MCube Coordinating Chairman and Chairman of MCube at Bedok. He initiated multiple initiatives such as the MCube Dashboard, Project Dian Expansion at MCube at Bedok, and the Organization Volunteer Initiative. We will also recognize 11 specialists from the MCube towns for the innovation and outreach. We hope that these awards will inspire more volunteers towards a spirit of volunteerism and community engagement. However, there is still more that we can do together. We need more volunteers to reach out to even more Malay Muslim families across Singapore. Hence, earlier this year, we introduced the Organization Volunteer Initiative to rally support from organizations and corporations for their employees to contribute back to society through Project Dian. This is more than just what we know as CSR or community service. It reflects the commitment of corporates and employers to support and recognize the sustainable voluntary efforts of their staff. I'm pleased to share that we have our first organization volunteer, Changi General Hospital, here with us today. They affirm of organizations stepping forward to serve a good cause for the community. Recently, CJH conducted their first impact work with residents from Project Dian. They brought 20 children and their parents to a fun learning Kidzania. This out-of-school setting encouraged positive conversations with the children to explore possible career choices, even at such a young age. The experience has been enriching for the CJH staff. We are volunteers, and I'm confident that many will continue to volunteer beyond this organizational activity with MCube. So thank you, CJH volunteers, for your efforts. We are partnering a few other organizations, including the Public Service Division, through the Public Service for Good initiative and our local grown Taqwa Financial Services. Our first online engagement with the public service officers attracted 100 participants, and after the session, 70% signed up to volunteer with MCube. I personally attended the sessions where 100 public service officers pledged their support to help their fellow Singaporeans. We express our heartfelt gratitude to these organizations like CGH, the Public Service for Good, and Taqwa Financial Services that have joined us in our effort at reaching out as volunteer organization through this initiative. We hope that more organizations will be inspired to step forward and do good for the community. Today, we mark our 5th anniversary of MCube. So to mark this 5th anniversary today, we are featuring the positive contributions of MCube's passionate and driven volunteers with the launch of a book entitled Realizing the Vision of a Community, The MCube Journey. This book will be launched by Prime Minister Lawrence Wong a little later on. The inspiration of the book arose from the profound desire for us to capture the resilience and spirit of the community in the face of adversity like COVID-19 pandemic. The book chronicles the collaborative efforts of MCube agencies and partners since MCube's inception, highlighting the commendable work accomplished during this period. It serves as an inspiration for our volunteers, a guide for our community and political leaders, and a unifying force for the Malay community as we chart our future forward together. The journey of MCube began 5 years ago, laying a solid foundation for the future. It was 5 years of building, exploring, and testing ideas to create meaningful change. We work closely with government agencies to synergize and streamline our efforts towards the last mile service delivery. The journey of MCube began 5 years ago, laying a solid foundation for the future. It was 5 years of building, exploring, and testing ideas that certainly create meaningful change. MCube is not about Malay Muslim community solving its own problems. On the contrary, it is about the community working with the government in realizing its potential, capitalizing on its own unique strengths and culturally appropriate approaches. It is also the community's effort at supporting government's initiatives such as health, education, and employment, ensuring better reach to the community. We work closely with government agencies to synergize and streamline our efforts towards our last mile effective service delivery. The community's progress is amplified through our shared efforts. So let us unite to create greater impact and uplift the community towards a caring nation. As we reflect on MQ's progress, we are filled with optimism about the future. Yet, our journey is far from over. We call on organizations to lend their support to our initiatives and invite volunteers to join us in delivering this last mile delivery to the Malay Muslim community. Together, let's forge a path of compassion and empowerment where we spark and nurture community participation for carrying a united Singapore. We hope to inspire volunteers to contribute towards a nation that cares for all. So let me end with a pantun as the MC started with a pantun earlier. Wirah Melayu bernama Hang Jebat, teguh berdiri, sedia berjuang. Kita bersatu, semangat sepakat, capai visi masyarakat cemerlang. So I wish all of us a fruitful and enriching forum. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Minister Maliki, for the inspiring and insightful address. We'd like to invite you back to your seats, please, sir. Thank you.
You know, Elfie, Minister Maliki's address just now, right? It's like an epitome of, there's a saying that goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together, right? So while individual effort might yield quick results, collaborative efforts are often necessary for making significant and lasting progress. So today, MCube is the infrastructure that pulls together resources and expertise from various organizations and partners to deliver the last mile service to the Malay Muslim community.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have also arrived at the highlights of our event this morning. It is also my great pleasure and honor to invite our distinguished guest of honor, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong to join us right here on stage. Now, Prime Minister's presence here today underscores the significance of MCUB's work and the government's commitment of the progress of the Malay Muslim community. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Prime Minister Lawrence Wong.
My cabinet and parliamentary colleagues, distinguished guests, and MCube representatives, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, selamat pagi, and it's very good to join all of you today at the MCube Forum. It almost feels like a National Day rally standing here, but don't worry, my speech is not going to be as long as the rally speech. It's going to be quite short, but like the rally, I will start with some remarks in our national language. Saudara-saudari sekalian, hari ini kita meraikan ulang tahun M Kuasa 3 yang kelima. M Kuasa 3 bermula sebagai satu usaha untuk 3 badan Melayu Islam utama, yaitu MUIS, Mendaki, dan Mesra, bekerjasama dengan lebih rapat demi memenuhi aspirasi dan keperluan masyarakat. Kini, kita ada 11 M Kuasa 3 di bandar di serata Singapura. Saya sendiri saksikan perubahan ketara yang dibawa oleh M Kuasa 3 di kawasan undi saya, di Marsiling UT. Mantan pengerusi pengasas Puan Rahida Muhammad Noor, penggantinya Dr. Faizal Johandi berdua di sini. Dan pasukan mereka telah bekerja keras sejak 5 tahun lalu. Mereka menjalankan pelbagai aktiviti seperti program bimbingan dan pementoran belia, serta aktiviti gaya hidup sihat. M Kuasa 3 di bandar telah mencatat kemajuan dalam 3K, kepribadian, kemahiran, dan kewarganegaraan. Inilah nilai-nilai yang membina sebuah masyarakat gemilang seperti ditekankan Menteri Masagos. Dalam 5 tahun, M Kuasa 3 telah mencatat banyak pencapaian yang membanggakan. Ini hasil kerja keras dan dedikasi semua pihak, termasuk para sukarelawan serta rakan kongsi M Kuasa 3. Atas semua sumbangan anda, terima kasih. Kejayaan M Kuasa 3 membuktikan bahawa kita boleh capai apa-apa sahaja jika kita bersatu padu dan bekerjasama. Ayuh kita bekerjasama dengan lebih rapat supaya masyarakat Melayu Islam terus maju ke hadapan sebagai sebuah masyarakat gemilang. Terima kasih. Five years ago, we established MCube to better serve our Malay Muslim community. MCube, as all of you know, builds on the excellent work that has been done by MUIS, Mendaki, and Mesra. MUIS has provided guidance to Singapore Muslims, enabling them to practice their faith progressively and harmoniously in our multiracial and multi-religious society. Mendaki has improved education and employment outcomes, enabling the community to progress with our nation. And Mesra has fostered a spirit of active citizenry by creating platforms for community participation, not just for the Malay Muslim community, but also for our wider society. Individually, each of the 3 M's has done very good work. But MCube brought them together and amplified their impact. And the impact is not just additive, but exponential. And that's reflected in your acronym. It's not M3+, it's MCube. So we want it to have exponential impact. And with MCube, the organizations begin working more systematically with one another, including in their partnerships with other organizations, including MMOs, as well as the government. MCube allowed the three organizations to harness their collective strengths and networks to expand their capacity and reach. And this has allowed them to better identify and deal with issues in the community, to provide more integrated support, and to strengthen last mile delivery of services. In the last 5 years, we have all seen the impact of MCube programs. You heard just now from Minister Maliki about the impact. Through MCube at towns, the MCube agencies mobilize more volunteers, bring programs and services closer to residents, and offer more targeted assistance, be it through the MOS, the Mendaki Satellite Centers, or the CCs. For example, MCube youth mentoring programs have matched over 1,600 mentors to 5,700 young people. And there is now at least one such program at each of the 11 MCube towns. Importantly, MCube has nurtured a culture of contribution and service. I'm very glad to see that today we have some 4,000 volunteers across our MCube agencies. Many are professionals, and we see more professionals stepping forward. One example is Mr. Redzwan bin Ismail. He is an operations manager by day and also a volunteer with MCube at Jalan Besar. He has led more than 11 projects over the last 2 years, uplifting residents and bringing families together in Kreta Ayer Kim Seng. His initiatives have benefited not just those in need, but also inspired many other volunteers to step forward. MCube's success is due to volunteers like Redzwan, who have created a virtuous cycle of giving and contribution. Many of you, our volunteers from MCube, are here today. There are many others outside this room. Later today, we will be recognizing some outstanding volunteers, but all of you have come together to make a difference. So this morning, I'd like to say a very big thank you to all of you for your service. Thank you very much. In 5 years, just 5 years, MCube has laid very strong foundations for a community of success. And I encourage all of you to keep up the good work and to build on this momentum. The government will continue to partner you and support you. I said at my National Day rally earlier this year that we will support your efforts to be a modern and progressive community while retaining your unique culture and traditions. The government will do more to support you in realizing these aspirations. So this morning, let me share some of the initiatives and key projects that we are working on together. First, we will refresh our cultural precincts. I'll start with Kampong Glam, where we have the Malay Heritage Center. The center has been a cornerstone of the historic district of Kampong Glam, telling the stories of the Malay community's rich culture and history. It is now closed for redevelopment, as some of you would know, and NHB has been working closely with stakeholders to reconceptualize and to refresh the center. When it reopens, it will have new galleries, enhanced programs, and offer an improved visitor experience. We hope this will allow the center to better share the unique stories of Singapore Malays and your important contributions to Singapore. So we look forward to the reopening of the revamped center, possibly in 2 years' time. Nearby the center, we have Masjid Sultan, which is another jewel of Kampong Glam. The mosque just celebrated its 30th anniversary. It is a symbol of faith for the Muslim community and continues to play a key role in fostering understanding between our different communities. The mosque is now undertaking restoration works so that it can be reinvigorated and you can preserve and reflect its stature and significance. So this is also a significant project of restoration, which we look forward to its completion. All this is happening in Kampong Glam. But next, we have Geylang Serai. I was there recently to unveil the iconic arch just 2 months ago. You can see this picture here, which we had. This is part of developments at the Geylang Serai Cultural Belt. So far, our works at Geylang Serai have centered around Wisma Geylang Serai, which you are familiar with, the Joo complex and the Geylang Serai market. At the west of the cultural belt, Tanjong Katong complex. It's the first air-conditioned shopping complex built by HDB. We have just launched a tender for this building. So we will redevelop the entire building. And when it reopens in 2029, Tanjong Katong complex will be another keynote for the Malay Muslim community, in addition to Wisma Geylang Serai. And it will also be a vibrant destination for Singaporeans. Mendaki will relocate its headquarters to the new Tanjong Katong complex. So this will help to bring together the M-Cube agencies within this precinct. It will further extend Mendaki and Muissa's reach into the community, enabling them to do more together. Both Kampong Glam and Geylang Serai are areas of special significance to our Singapore Malay community. We will work closely with the community to refresh these precincts to make them modern and vibrant while ensuring they retain their unique and distinctive character. So these are important projects that we look forward to working with the community on. Another important initiative is the Singapore College of Islamic Studies. I had mentioned this briefly at my National Day rally, and we are now ready to share more details. The Singapore College of Islamic Studies, or SCIS, will strengthen our capabilities to nurture and groom a pipeline of future asatizas. We want them to have the knowledge and to provide religious guidance for our Muslim communities, but to also have an understanding of religion that's contextualized for living in a diverse, multicultural society, and to guide our Muslims in responding confidently to issues of the modern world. This is important for us in Singapore, and I believe this will help to continue to further strengthen trust between our Malay Muslims and other communities and enable us to overcome challenges together as one united people. So the SCIS will not just support the development of religious character, it will also develop and nurture graduates who can meet the needs of the community effectively. The SCIS will do so by offering a full-time undergraduate degree program, and it will have dual tracks. So students can choose to either major in Islamic studies or in social sciences. This will give students a foundation of knowledge to qualify them as asatiza, as well as practical skills to pursue careers in religious and adjacent sectors like social work. In other words, some going to the college will graduate and become religious teachers, and some can join the social sector, but all will help to uplift their fellow citizens in their own ways. To succeed, the SCIS needs to be credible and respected. So it will partner established local and international institutions to deliver its programs. For the social sciences pathway, the partner will be the Singapore University of Social Sciences, or SUSS. For the Islamic studies pathway, the partners are Dar al-Ifta in Egypt, the University of Jordan, and Al-Qarawiyyin in Morocco. Leaders of these institutions and other universities like Al-Azhar in Egypt have given their support for the SCIS. In fact, they will sit on its advisory panel, contributing valuable perspectives on contemporary issues impacting Muslim minorities. MUIS, with the government support, has put in place the governance structures for the SCIS. Mufti Dr. Nazaruddin will head the steering committee. Mufti is respected and held in high regard by our Malay Muslim community. He also happens to be academically trained in both Islamic and social sciences. And he has played a key role in guiding the community and is a champion for progressive Islamic thought and practices. So he is well suited for this responsibility, and I am confident the college will benefit from his leadership. Let me just summarize briefly this part in Malay. Pembentukan SCIS adalah satu titik bersejarah dan membanggakan bagi masyarakat Melayu Islam. Bagi pihak pemerintah, kami bertekad untuk melihat kolej ini berkembang maju. Oleh itu, kami akan memberi sokongan yang diperlukan. Masyarakat Melayu Islam juga ada taruhan untuk pastikan SCIS berkembang maju dan berjaya. Anda boleh menyumbang menerusi wakaf masyarakat Singapura. Sumbangan anda akan pastikan kolej ini dapat bertahan untuk jangka masa panjang. Saya sangat yakin bahawa SCIS akan menyumbang kepada visi masyarakat gemilang. Ini satu contoh positif, bukan hanya untuk Singapura, malah seluruh dunia. SCIS adalah antara beberapa projek menarik yang kami sedang usahakan bersama, khusus untuk masyarakat Melayu Islam di Singapura. Saya galakkan anda semua untuk terlibat sama dalam pelbagai projek ini. Tidak kira kecil ataupun besar, anda semua boleh mainkan peranan untuk membina masyarakat Melayu Islam yang anda idam-idamkan di samping membangun masa depan negara kita bersama. To conclude, MCube has made good progress. In fact, very good progress in these last 5 years. You have uplifted and united the entire community. You have galvanized more citizens to step forward to do their part for one another, for the Malay Muslim community, and for Singapore. So I encourage all of you to build on this good momentum, to develop new initiatives, and to encourage more volunteers to step forward. The government will support you in these endeavors. Our efforts in MCube reflect our wider plans for our next phase, for our new phase of nation building. 2 years ago, we engaged many Singaporeans in our Forward Singapore exercise. Now we have set out a roadmap to chart a new way forward for ourselves and for our nation. We want a Singapore where every citizen will have a voice and a stake, where we can all do our part to contribute to the greater good, and we can all realize our aspirations and be the best possible versions of ourselves. So let us continue as partners in building this shared future. Let us work together to realize our collective dreams for ourselves and for Singapore. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Prime Minister. If we may, we'd like to ask you to remain on for the next segment, which is the award presentation.
Right,
Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, right now we will also like to invite a very special guest to join our Prime Minister right here on stage. He is the man behind the formation of MCube. Please let us welcome together on stage Mr. Masagos Zulkifli, Minister for Social and Family Development, Second Minister for Health, and Minister in charge of Muslim Affairs up on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great pleasure to commence the awards presentation. To provide some context, these awards are being presented in conjunction with MCube's 5th anniversary. We are conferring 2 categories of awards, which is MCube Town having a recipient in both categories. The nominations were submitted by the respective MCube towns and endorsed by their chairperson in consultation with their advisors. An independent review panel was convened to evaluate the nominations based on the selection criteria provided to the MCube towns.
Exactly. And the Most Inspiring Volunteer Awards aims to recognize and honor individuals who have not only dedicated their time and effort, but also made substantial and positive contributions to the community throughout their hard volunteer work. Now, the Special Project Awards seeks to commend the exceptional efforts of community volunteers who have orchestrated impactful initiatives acknowledging their dedication and positive influence their projects have had on the community. Now, these awards are also designed to inspire a greater spirit of volunteerism and community engagement that values that actively seeks to promote and to celebrate.
All right, both awards will be given out by our Prime Minister. I'm so excited for these
Me too.
awardees. Are you ready?
So let's begin with the Most Inspiring Volunteer Award category.
Our first awardee is Mr. Muhammad Raihan Hafiz bin Muhammad Rafiq from MCube at Bedok.
Congratulations on your achievement, Mr. Raihan. Our next awardee is Mr. Hairul Nizam bin Sahamad from MCube at Chua Chu Kang.
Congratulations, Mr. Hairul Nizam. Next up, we call upon Mr. Ilya Syukur from MCube at Geylang Serai.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ilya, for your contributions. Next, let's welcome Mr. Rizwan bin Ismail from MCube at Jalan Besar.
Once again, congratulations, Mr. Rizwan. Our next awardee is Miss Dian Atika binti Lokman Omahat from MCube at Jurong.
Thank you and congratulations, Miss Dian Atika. Next, we invite Madam Rahida binti Muhammad Noor, PPM, from MCube at Musling UT.
Thank you, Madam Rahida, for your contributions. Our next awardee is Miss Zarina Zaharuddin from MCube at Nisun.
Congratulations, Miss Zarina. Next, we have Miss Norhani Zailani from MCube at Pasiris Punggol.
Thank you and congratulations once again, Miss Norhani. Our next awardee is Miss Nur Sharifa binti Omar from MCube at Tampines.
Thank you, Miss Nur Sharifa, for your contributions. Next, we welcome Dr. Hirman Muhammad Khamis from MCube at Toa Payoh.
Thank you and congratulations, Dr. Hirman. Last but certainly not least for this category, congratulations to Mr. Muhammad Harmizan bin Abdul Hamid from MCube at Woodland.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next category, the Special Project Award.
Our first award-winning special project is the Project Dian Expansion, team by MCube at Bedo. Let's call upon the following dedicated individuals to step forward to receive their awards, please.
And of course, heartiest congratulations again to the Project Dian expansion team. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the community porridge distribution by MCube at Chua Chu Kang. We would like to invite our following volunteers to receive the awards, please.
Heartiest congratulations to the team. The next award goes to Lepak by MCube at Geylang Serai. Please come on stage, welcoming the team members.
And once again, congratulations to the team on the Youth Engagement Project. Now, the next winning project is also quite close to my heart because I was part of that project as well. And now we would like to welcome right here on stage, Cinta Minda by MCube at Jalan Besar. Let's give them a big, big round of applause.
Congratulations to the team of MCube at Jalan Besar. Up next, the winning project is Senang Senam by MCube at Jurong. We would like to invite the following volunteers to receive the award, please.
And a heartiest congratulations again to Senang Senam team, and for those of you who are involved here in this special project. And next we have Gaya Sehat at Masling UT by MCube at Masling UT. Thank you so much. We acknowledge your hard work of our incredible volunteers.
Once again, congratulations to the team. And the next winning project is Forum Keluargaku Kukuh Masyarakatku Utuh by MCube at Nisun. We would like to invite the following volunteers to receive their award, please.
Congratulations to the team at MCube at Nisun. And up next, the winning project is Back to School by MCube at Pasir Ris Punggol. Welcome, volunteers.
All right, once again, congratulations to the team for your impactful contributions. Next, the award goes to Sina Ramadan by M Cube at Tampines. Please welcome our dedicated volunteers on stage.
Congratulations to our winning team, M Cube at Topayo. Sorry, M Cube Tampines. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next winning project that we have here is the Racial Harmony and Biryani Distribution by M Cube at Topayo. Let's acknowledge the hard work of our volunteers. Let's go.
Congratulations to the team of M Cube at Topayo. And the final award goes to Kelab Kesihatan Woodlands by M Cube at Woodlands. We would like to invite the following volunteers to receive the award, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we give all our award recipients another big round of applause, please?
Woo! We would like to invite Prime Minister and Minister Masagos to stay on over to this side of the stage as we prepare for a special launch event. We would also like to invite our Malay grassroots advisors who are also advisors to MQ Towns up on stage. They are Minister Dr. Maliki Osman, Senior Minister of State Zaki Mohamad, Minister of State Associate Professor Muhammad Faisal Ibrahim, Minister of State Rahayu Mahzam, Mayor Fahmi Aliman, Mr. Saktiandi Supaat, Dr. Wan Rizal, Mr. Zulkarnain Abdul Rahim, Mr. Sharil Taha, and Miss Mariam Jafar.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are privileged to have Prime Minister officiate the launch of MCube 5th anniversary book titled Realizing Vision of a Community, the MCube Journey. Now, this book chronicles the collaborative efforts of MCube agencies and partners since MCube's inception. Now, highlighting the commendable work and accomplishments thus far. And of course, it also illustrates the community's progress in the face of challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic. Wow, looks like we have all our advisors and Prime Minister ready as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, and Prime Minister Sir, on the count of 3, we will invite you to push in the number 5 tablet right here into this slot. Are you ready, sir? Looks like everyone is ready. So we will all count together, yeah, Huda?
Yes, are we ready?
Yes, we will count at the count of 3 together, yeah? Together, 3, 2, 1. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
And there we have completed the launch of Realizing the Vision of Community, the MQ journey. We would like to now invite Minister Dr. Maliki Osman to present a copy of the newly launched book to Prime Minister as we take a photo.
Would like to re-invite Prime Minister, advisors and ministers to join us right back over here for a photo as well behind this. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Minister Masagos Zulkifli and Minister Dr. Maliki Osman will be escorting the Prime Minister on his way out while the other advisors may remain on stage. We would like to express our gratitude to the Prime Minister for being with us here today at the MQ Forum and for your continued commitment to this progress. Thank
Wow.
you, sir.
Thank you, everyone, for the loudest applause for our Prime Minister. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to invite all our Malay Muslim advisors back to your seats while we make a couple of announcements. Thank you.